to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. As you can see, I have changed back to my old setup. The reason for that is so I'm actually filming in our bedroom, and the other room I used to film in is kind of like my office, and the lighting in there was just too unpredictable. I have recently filmed a video which would have been my Rockerbox video, and I don't know if you could see in that the lighting was changing so much it was actually causing problems for my phone. I've decided to kind of move back into my bedroom. I've moved all my vanity and everything back into my bedroom. It just works really well for me. Hopefully it looks a bit better now that I've kind of got the little bit of decor in the background. So I hope you don't mind that I've changed my background again, but it just works out better for me. For today's video, I'm going to be filming my third intro to one of my projects. Now it's a little bit later, it's 7:20 at night, it's Friday, I've finished work for the week. So this is a little bit later than what I would usually film. So if the lighting looks a little bit weird, it's because it's pitch black outside and I need some sort of light. But I'm going to be filming my third intro. So I'm actually going to be filming my Pan That palette. I've done it a little bit differently because at this moment in time, I don't want to be panning a eyeshadow palette. I'm doing a pan those eyeshadows, as you would have seen. That was the first project I introduced. I just feel like at this moment in time, I don't want to be panning an eyeshadow palette. So I've actually decided to pan a face palette. And the reason I chose this face palette to pan was because it's something that's been collecting dust in my drawers. It needs to come out and kind of have a little bit of love because it was actually bought for me as a gift quite a while ago, if I'm honest, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't use it that often, but I'll show you what it is. So I'm talking about the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. Now I don't really contour every day. I had quite a few contour palettes and I ended up giving them away. This is the only one I kept because my boyfriend bought me this for Christmas one year. I've decided I want to pan this palette. I don't think it's unrealistic because it's going to make me contour. And then once I've used this, I then won't have any contour products in my collection and most probably won't buy any. I know the whole kind of controversy around Kat Von D, but like I said, this is something that I've had for a while. That was kind of dating way before kind of everything that came out about it, and I'm not going to get rid of it just because of that reason. I want to use it. So this is the current situation of it. So one thing I will say about this, of course I'm going to be taking photos so we can have monthly updates, but I'm only going to be panning those four. These are just too dark for me. I can't get those to work for my skin tone, which is perfectly fine, but I think I can get away with using those four. So I'll be focusing on those. I do dip into both of these and I can use these as like setting under my eyes. I don't think it's unrealistic to think I can potentially use this up, but I've not seen many people pan this, so I'm not sure. I mean, we're in January. I've got till December. It seems like a long time to use this, so I'm hopeful I can use it, but I do also know how long it takes to use product. What I'm trying to say here is I don't think I'm being unrealistic by thinking I can pan this. Even if I can just get a little bit of use out of it, like, you know, if I can hit pan in all of them, you know, by December I would like to see all four of these empty. But if not, I feel like I would have still been successful in my eyes because I have used this a lot more than what it would have if I hadn't put it in this project. Like I said, this is going to be my Pan That palette for 2021. There was quite a few options I was going to choose. So it was always going to be a face palette I was going to choose, but there was quite a few options. And then when I actually saw this and realized how little I'd used it, I don't even think I used it once in 2020. That should say everything, and I really do need to get some use out of this. So yes, that is my third project introduced to my channel, and that will be the last one. So I'm only doing three this year, but as you would have seen on my channel, they are kind of spaced out over the month. What I'm going to do is at the same day each month, I'm going to film a check-in. I'll put a photo on the screen and then I can also show you what it looks like. And hopefully we can start seeing some progress in my products because 2021 is the year that I'm going to use up a lot of the products I've got. I'm also on a low buy, so I really want to fall in love with the products I've got and use the products I've got rather than just buying more. Rambling aside, because I'm pretty good at that, I think I'll do quite well in this. I'm hopeful. Again, all these projects I've introduced are all completely new to me. I'm kind of quite new to the panning world, so I would love to get some tips from anybody about kind of, have you panned this? How easy is it? Have you seen someone pan it? How easy is it? And just kind of any techniques. I would appreciate if you could leave them below. And if you're doing a pan that palette, I would love to know as well. Please leave the link below if you filmed a video, and I would love to go and watch it. But if you don't film videos, are you still doing this anyway? And I'm interested to see what you are panning. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe if you do not already. And until next time, everyone, see you later.